Shout out to my boy Glass, man, on the camera, man. He really turned a young nigga up the field. Shout out to VA, man, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy GlasxxTv, man. It's a movie.
You already know what it is, man. You rocking with Kino Beats and you tune in to GlasxxTv. Nah, for real though. GlasxxTV. Stay tuned in. You know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, Kino Beats. Producer, DJ, engineer, Virginia rapper, Kingston, Jamaica born. Two up, two down. That's Kino. Yeah.
Name some of the artists you work with.
I work with, of course, ASAP Rocky, Pharrell record, but ASAP, Jeezy, Joel Santana, Wiz Khalifa, Gunplay, man, a lot of different people, bro. I work with a lot of different people. Moneybag Yo, of course, the YFN joint. We just dropped with Lou's brothers, YFNK and YFN Trey Pound, and Moneybag Yo. A lot of Atlanta artists, a lot of new artists too. Like for real, I got a lot of new artists that I'm working with from all over the country for real. That just know. That's all I'm gonna say. Just stay in tune. Instagram at Kino Beats. You're gonna see all the rollouts for everything, and you're gonna be like, damn, man, he did say just know. This must have been what he was talking about. Yeah, that way.
So how did the track come about with you, ASAP Rocky, and Pharrell?
Well, basically, I had a good relationship with ASAP Yams. Not even like a good relationship, like we was like cool like that, but he always used to respond via email, via Twitter, via whatever. And I was in New York, and he had let me. I came by to ASAP Studios, and I was just playing records for him. And then he told me like, "Yo, one of the joints that you played me, I got Rocky on, and Rocky killed it. It sounded crazy. We worked on it overseas." So I'm like, "I bet, let's get it." And he had played me just like the first verse of it, and I was like, "Alright, this is fine." This is like 2-3 years prior to it dropping, and I basically heard it. I was like, "This is crazy." Then fast forward, rest in peace, Yams passed. It didn't end up on Rocky's album. Go on a little further, forget about the song. That I started building with his engineer, and as engineer called me, it was just like, "Yo, the record is about to drop," and I'm like, "All right, cool." It drops, and it says featuring Pharrell. So I call him like, "Yo, heck, song say featuring Pharrell. I don't know why y'all might have put that up there, but I don't know like why I say that, bro." He like, "Listen to it," and I heard Pharrell, and I'm like, "Oh, all right." So I found out when everybody else found out. It was a surprise to me too, for real. But that's some VA shit. Yeah.
I heard that you said you was doing international shows.
Yeah.
What's it like touring international?
It's like a whole different world, man. It's a beautiful thing just to be able to like see people from all these different places, and they know the music, not just the music that you know, but more about it than what you know. Like they're introducing me to Young Thug songs. Like, you heard this Young Thug song? Like, nah, where you find that one? Like, they got just different whatever records. Like they know more about our culture than we may know, and then it's just a way more common culture. It's dope just being over there though. We built a lot of good relationships and did a lot of big shows and met a lot of good people over there in Europe and Asia and things of that nature. Sure.
I see you and super producer Lex Luger are always together.
Yeah.
What's your guys' relationship?
Well, yeah, basically me and Lex, you know, Lex from Virginia. Lex actually, he from Suffolk, I'm from Norfolk. It was like 20 minutes apart. So, like, he was in Atlanta working, and you know, of course, I've always been a fan of his. But people in the area that we mutually knew always wanted to link us up when he was in Atlanta. So finally, he came back to Virginia, and just eventually we just ended up getting in the studio with each other and just locking in and building a friendship. in a working relationship producer wise. And then we started getting into the live world, and from there it's just been go. You know what I mean? Doing shows, international, domestic, just everywhere. So it's been locked in. That's my guy.
What's the craziest DJ experience you had while on the road?
Shit, too many to go into detail with, but I just know one time we were in Germany, and we had to take the car to the airport. We were heading to the airport, and they had called the car and were waiting for us in the lobby of the hotel. So we hop into the car. The airport is about an hour and a half from the hotel. So we ride. We still aftermath from the night before. So we in the car sleep. We wake up. We're at the airport. So we like, bet, right on time. Lex hops out, I hop out. Go get the bags. And dude comes up to us and he's like, okay, €350. And we like, what? Nah, the promoters, they covered this. It's a ride from the hotel to the airport. No, you no pay? I call police. No worry. I call police. And we like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like, it's already, and mind you, it's early, super early. We just like, what, bro? Like, what are you talking about? And he just start going off. I call police. You can't do that. And so we try to butt like Lex already got his shit, so he already inching away. I'm like, bro, I'm about to get the swindle. So he's still bucking, and then I'm like, man, call your boss to do something, bro, because I'm not paying you nothing. Like, we're not paying you shit, basically. So I don't know what you want us to say. Like, you call the police, like, we gonna be gone. Like, he ended up calling his boss, and his boss told him to let us go and figure it out and shit. But that's just my clean story, the cleanest story I could come up with. Yeah.
How would you describe your sound?
Basically my sound is like it's Virginia, it's Virginia trap. You know, a lot of people hear a lot of songs and don't realize that Virginia producers are the one behind the sound. So you hear a rapper from a certain area, a certain city, and you may think like, oh yeah, that's their sound, but Virginia producers is producing a lot of sound. So, but yeah, VA trap. That's like, just you have come to Virginia, understand that. But yeah, we bless a lot of different artists with some of their sounds. And right now, I got a crazy record with Larry June called "The Dealer" that's about to drop. That record's gonna be out of here.
Heard you say you had a record with Larry June. How'd that come about?
That was super organic, like super organic. I was in LA with OG Maco. Me and Maco, we left LA, went down to San Diego. We just pulled up on Larry. Matter of fact, he was on the Smokers Club tour. We pulled up, ran out there on his set. Mac and him performed. And after we left, we just chopped it up or whatever. Got his email. Got his email from him and told him I was gonna send him some shit. And like 4 or 5 months later, it wasn't even that long. It was probably like 2 months. 2 months later, he just hit me and he was like, bro, why you ain't told me you sent me this hot ass shit to my email, bro? I'm like, what you mean, bro? You should have checked this shit. And he was like, nah, bro, these shit's going crazy, bro. Like, I got one, bro, for real, bro. Like, we got one, bro, for real. And yeah, The Dealer, man. Just know. This is exclusive too, Glass. Ain't nobody else. I ain't even talk about this song yet, but this is gonna be a crazy song, for real, for real.
I see you be working hard. I was on your Instagram. I seen you was sleep on Lil Scrappy Snapchat.
Yeah, Scrap had caught me slacking. Caught me all the way lacking, man. But it wasn't my fault. That's the whole thing. It was not my fault, bro. I was at Scrappy's spot and we was there playing. They was playing the game. He was playing the game with Engineer. These niggas played like 3 games, bro. They played like 3 games back to back. And I was laying there. I was watching them play the game. I was watching them play the game, sitting on the couch. Then he go to record. And he was recording with the headphones on. There wasn't no music coming out. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just goddamn take a little quick blink until he finished recording the song. And then after I blinked and I finished blinking and shit, he had recorded 2 songs, and I was on his Snapchat, Slump Game.
I recently seen you was going on tour with OG Maco.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
You know what? Funny enough, I met Maco for the first time in Belgium. We were touring in Belgium, and it was right around the time of the Paris attacks. And Brussels was on like a red, like, don't fly in the city, like, please don't come. Like, we got on the plane, it's 6 people on the plane, like, we land, there's nobody in the airports, they walking around with AK-47s. We was doing a big festival. We were doing a big festival, but a lot of the artists had canceled and said they weren't coming. So we got to the city, and I always knew Maco's manager at the time. So we got to the city, I seen his name on the bill, so I had his manager, and he was out there, and we just linked up then. And from there, we just clicked, because we like, yo, we the only 2 real niggas, the set of real niggas that decided to come out, Maco and me and Lex. So we, yeah, we just clicked from there. We went, ended up DJing his show out there. And then after that, we went to the hotel and just we just chopped it up, and we was on the same train of thought. Fast forward to now, international tour time, Desperado tour, January 2K17. So that's just, you know, it's building.
What's your social media? How can people reach you?
At Kino Beats, everything. Kino Beats on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, the whole 9. KinoBeats.com, all of that.